Welcome to the first episode of Haul Aboard, where we take a quick look at all things pirates and their history in under 3 minutes. I'm your host, Captain J, and on this first episode, we're talking about piracy over the years. Please note, these are not the only pirates to ever exist, but rather some very notable groups of pirates. Let's begin. Sea peoples. The first recorded instances of piracy dates back to the 14th century when the Sea Peoples threatened ships in the Mediterranean. The Sea Peoples were part of a confederacy of raiders who harassed ships and towns along the Mediterranean coast for almost 100 years. This group of raiders was so daring that they even attempted a full-scale invasion of ancient Egypt not once but twice before ultimately being put down by Ramses III. Even to this day, the origins of where these pirates originated from is a mystery to all historians, as there are no records in existence. Cilician Pirates. During the 1st century BC, Cilicia, located today in what is southern Turkey, was a pirate nation along the Anatolian coast, threatening trade and movement of the Roman Empire during their reign. On one of the raids, these Cilician pirates kidnapped a 25-year-old Roman nobleman. The prisoner joked with the pirates, telling them they should double their ransom and that when he was released, he would return and punish each and every one of them. The ransom was paid, and unfortunately for the Cilician pirates, the young nobleman was a young Julius Caesar, who returned with the might of the Roman fleet. Caesar kept good on his promise, capturing his captors and then crucifying each one of them. Vikings. During the 8th century, these individuals hailed from what is today's Norway, Denmark, and Sweden. They sailed across the North Sea and launched raids against the British Isles and other targets in Europe, specializing in hit-and-run tactics before delving deeper into targets located in both England and France. These Vikings would leave their legacy on Europe for years to come, as they would continue to push their way inland and make their mark on various European nations. Buccaneers and Privateers. Before Robert Louis Stevenson introduced us to Long John Silver, names such as Blackbeard, Vane, Moody, Bonny, Avery, and others struck fear in the hearts of men. These were some of the pirates during the golden age of piracy during the late 17th and early 18th century. The beginning of this age was marked by the Buccaneers, attacking Spanish colonies and disrupting shipping in the Caribbean, while the later half of the era was dominated by privateers, controlling the surrounding waters and even setting up their own pirate base in Nassau. We've got quite the group of individuals for inspiration as we await Sea of Thieves as she looms out on the horizon. Let me know what you think about this new series and what you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, and until next time, fair winds and following seas.